They say attitude is everything, but what about perspective? And who are they anyway? Well, some of them went to the moon, and the step that they took led us on a leap that would provide us with extraordinary insights. April 22nd marks the global celebration and recognition of Earth Day, because we all know that Earth Day is every day, right? Right. Anyway, its origins linked to Gaylord Nelson, who was an environmentalist and US Senator who inspired campus led independent movements to spread awareness on sustainability and preservation of nature that eventually spread across the globe. And what was interesting about this is that Gaylord Nelson's intention was to start a movement, but the way that he wanted to go about it was instead of declaring a huge celebration, he enabled steps that were taken by independent groups that eventually grew. And it inspires me because that's how it works. It's about the steps that we take that lead to those giant leaps. Which brings me to what happened just a couple of months or a few months before Gaylord Nelson kind of proposed this idea. Man's first step on the moon was in 1969. Up until then, our planetary perspective was limited to just the ground level, bound by gravity. In between this remarkable moment were two photos that were captured that kind of gave us those layers of perspective. Earthrise, captured by the Apollo 8 mission in 1968, and then the blue marble photo, captured by the Apollo 17 mission in 1972. Seeing the planet from the outside looking in really added another layer to the perspective of the relationship that we would see ourselves and the planet for decades to come. Because, I mean, look at us where we are now. We still have a long way to go, but on an individual level, sometimes you need to take a step out to look in, whether that's separating yourself from a situation or speaking to a friend and getting an objective perspective. On the collective level, it's not so different. And as the 49th year anniversary of Earth Day approaches, I think about what position we'd be in if we had no idea what our planet looked like from the outside looking in. And I also think about ways in which that we can travel to the moon right now and look at our own personal story from a higher perspective. And this is as universal or as personal as we make it. When your dreams feel like they're too much or the world feels a little heavy on your shoulder, just remember that step that led to the leap that we were able to take. And let's take those steps together to making the Earth a greener planet. I'm Michelle, you're watching Flux Air.